Blake Shelton celebrated the ACM Awards Lone Star Locale during the awards show on Thursday night, May 8, delivering a rocking live performance of Texas. The singer and former coach of The Voice wore a dark jacket and jeans as he stood and performed the song's center stage. This version stayed true to the recording, but viewers at home got to see artists enjoying the song for the first time. Jelly Roll was particularly amped up for Texas. Cameras mostly switched between Shelton and fans in the audience, but at one point they found Jelly, who was standing and shouting along to his label mate's new hit. Texas is the lead single off Shelton's upcoming for recreational use only album, which comes out on Friday, May 9, one day after the 2025 ACMs. This week, Shelton notched a major milestone with the song. It went #1 at country radio, becoming the singer's 30th career chart topper. The performance of this landmark hit for Shelton came during a ceremony that was also a big milestone in another way. The 2025 ACMs marks the 60th anniversary of the awards show. It's also the second straight year Shelton has attended, after taking about 5 years off from the show. The 2025 ACM Awards aired from Frisco, Texas Ford Center, and veteran host Reba McEntire once again returned to MC the show. The ACMs are streaming live on Amazon Prime Video. The 60th annual ACM Awards were already promising a night of surprises and unforgettable performances, but no one could have predicted the firestorm that erupted the moment Blake Shelton took the stage. Dressed in dark denim, boots that had seen a few rodeos, and his signature smirk, Shelton delivered an electrifying performance of his new single Texas Heat that didn't just light up the stage, it scorched it. As the lights dimmed and the camera panned to a sea of eager fans inside the Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas, a low rumble of anticipation pulsed through the stadium. Then, the unmistakable twang of a steel guitar cut through the silence. Smoke hissed out from the base of the stage like a waking beast, and a single spotlight beamed down, catching the shimmer of Shelton's guitar. Without a word, he launched into a rip-roaring country rock anthem tailor-made for the Lone Star State. Texas Heat, his latest track inspired by the grit, pride, and unpredictable weather of the state he once called home, served as both a musical love letter and a sonic fireball. The lyrics, "She's hotter than a July sun, burning like a backroad run," sent the audience into a frenzy, especially when he sauntered down the catwalk and pointed at cheering fans along the way. This wasn't just a performance, it was a declaration. Shelton, a longtime fixture at the ACMs and a past Entertainer of the Year, reminded everyone why he remains one of the genre's biggest names even after stepping back from The Voice. Backed by a full band and a pyrotechnic display worthy of a 4th of July blowout, Shelton commanded the stage with the swagger of a man who had nothing to prove, but was ready to blow the roof off anyway. The energy in the room was palpable. From Miranda Lambert cheering him on from the crowd to Kelsey Ballerini singing along in the front row, it was clear Shelton had not only captured the audience's attention, he had them in the palm of his hand. Fans at home flooded social media with posts like "Blake Shelton just gave Texas the national anthem it never knew it needed," and "that performance was hotter than the state itself." Shelton's set was also peppered with heartfelt moments. Halfway through the song, he paused, looked out at the crowd, and gave a nod to his roots. "I was just a kid strumming a guitar in Ada, Oklahoma, dreaming of moments like this," he said. "But it was Texas that made me fall in love with country music." The crowd erupted, and just when they thought the performance had reached its peak, the backdrop split open to reveal a surprise: a row of Texas high school marching band members in full uniform, trumpets and all, who joined him for the explosive final chorus. The climax of the performance, fireworks erupting from the sides of the stage, confetti raining down, and a guitar solo so blistering it nearly melted the strings, brought the audience to its feet. When Shelton finished the song and threw his hat into the crowd, the ovation lasted a full minute. Host Reba McEntire was next on stage, still shaking her head with a grin. "Well, honey, if that's what retirement from The Voice looks like, I might quit something too," she quipped, prompting laughter and more cheers. Even the typically reserved Keith Urban gave Shelton a standing ovation from his seat, mouthing "that was insane" to the camera. Behind the scenes, producers admitted that Shelton's number had been the most complex to coordinate, but also the most anticipated. "We gave Blake full creative control," said ACM executive producer Barry Adelman. "And he came back with this huge vision: local musicians, a Texas tribute, flames, confetti. We knew we had something special, but he took it to the next level." The track Texas Heat is already rocketing up the country charts, buoyed by the ACM buzz. It's a barnstorming mix of honky-tonk grit and modern country rock, and insiders say it's likely the lead single from Shelton's upcoming album, the first full-length project since 2021's Body Language. The song's unapologetic love for all things Texas, long roads, hotter days, and the kind of love that burns bright and fast, has fans eager to hear more. After the performance, Shelton appeared backstage with wife Gwen Stefani, who was glowing with pride. When asked what she thought of the set, she beamed, "I've seen Blake on a lot of stages, but tonight, he was a force of nature. Texas brought out something wild in him." Indeed, this ACM performance felt like a full-circle moment for Shelton. With a career spanning over 2 decades, countless awards, and a successful run on television, he could have easily coasted on past accolades. Instead, he brought fresh fire, creative flair, and a dose of old-school showmanship that left both fans and fellow artists talking well into the night. Country music has always had its legends, artists who define an era and then gracefully fade into the backdrop. But Shelton made one thing very clear at the ACMs: he's not ready to be a legend just yet. He's still writing the story. And judging by the heat he brought to Texas, the next chapter might be his most exciting one yet. As the night went on and other stars took the stage, the buzz around Shelton's performance refused to fade. In bars across Arlington and living rooms across the country, fans were still replaying it, dissecting it, and quoting it. "Country ain't dead," one fan tweeted. "Blake Shelton just set it on fire. And the embers are still glowing." Would you like a mock concert poster or a visual summary of the performance too?